you know I feel it in bed. I can't get this pressure pouring out of my head. I paid all my bills and I've acted so well. I ain't been cheating, there's nothing to tell. Why all this pressure, I don't understand. When all of my neighbors, I lend them a hand.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Sky Sox and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Manaea gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left field and deep. Davis going back. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 17 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. His career numbers against Manaea, he's gone 3 for 8. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
That is third. The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready now, Anthony Rendon. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though Dero only 1 home run in its last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding the zone, but look for him to get hot again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Yastrzemski is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Sky Sox lead it 1-0. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now the 2-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Simeon, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0 home. Popped up to Shields. Over to his left. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Ready with the 2-0.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kemp ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here it comes.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now batting, Chris Davis. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
To 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First delivery to him on the way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Austin Allen. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Ramon Laureano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. A's are gone in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The lucky line, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first, and the runner back. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Dickerson, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Betts stands at first with one out. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes, and that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Wheeler's ready and delivers. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first base.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box now, Luke Voit. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Wheeler's ready. 3-0 on its way. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Settling in now, Chris Davis. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Bichette is retired, and there's one away.
The 7th.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty.
Leading off for the A's, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now in the box, Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. There's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in once again, Tony Kemp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Betts has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High bouncer toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Come on, out of the strike.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And that misses 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and up to bat next to Lino DeShields. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. A 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. J.B. Wendelken is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
J.B. Wendelken.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Sky Sox are out in front here, 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball well outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Olsen.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
Looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Mark Hanna. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is popped up. Voigt is there for it. And the inning is over. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Yank fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. As a look, now the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, left fielder,
Corey Dickerson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. As a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dickerson comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, does it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Sky Sox are out in front, 3-2. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swings through it for strike number 2. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trevino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Here it comes on 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ramon Laureano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Duffy playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. He lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And that misses 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. From the stretch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. 1 there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set, the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A's have to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Kevin Kiermaier waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Lifted into center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Keone Kela comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. Matt Chapman is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Chris Davis next to bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Allen. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jake Diekman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 35. Jake Diekman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23. Corey Dickerson.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simeon. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The set and the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The set and the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now with the play, Tony Kemp. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and there's his first base hit in this one. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Tiro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Andrew Chafin will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Hard hit to first. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Digging in, Mark Canha. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. A's strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. Really? 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Baby, been crazy, come where you living at. Kick down the door, get down and get gone. I ain't come here for the chitter chat, but I'm far removed from that gangster. It don't make much sense, rather make me rich. Don't be last time, ain't no objections. So stop acting like I'm an activist. No, this ain't happen on accident. They giving man to the Africans. It'll never be another one after this, so just pay your mission and pay attention.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jake Diekman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.